Hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar, developer of the Integrative Movement System. Welcome to video 3 of this 3-part video series of Integrative Movement Insider, where we're discussing giving our clients the things they need so that they can do the things they need to, want to, and or love to do. In the first video of this series, we discussed working with thoracic dissociation, or dissociating the thoracic spine and rib cage from the lumbar spine and pelvis to ultimately improve balance and or gait. In the second video of this series, we discuss a very simple hip hinge progression to teach our clients how to load the posterior hip complex while taking stress off the low back and or the knees. In this third and final video of the series, we're going to discuss how do we help our clients develop better shoulder mobility and ultimately shoulder stability. Because many of our older clients, as you know, lose overhead range of motion. So when they tend to go overhead, they don't have the ability to reach up into a cabinet or lift overhead without extending or hyperextending at that thoracolumbar junction, that region where the thoracic spine joins into the lumbar spine. That creates a lot of compression on the low back. It also compromises their ability to breathe posteriorly or into their back because they've overcompressed the back so much by overusing those muscles. And that's oftentimes why so many of our older clients have such rock hard and rigid back musculature. One of the patterns we use once we've done our release work as well as our activation work around the shoulder complex is the arm slide pattern. And this is a really great pattern to teach dissociation of the arm or movement of the shoulder and arm independent of the trunk. So we have our clients face the wall and we have them think of that long spine position, so as if they're being pulled up from the back side of their head and neck. They're going to stack and position their rib cage to the best of their ability over top their pelvis. And initially, they stand a little bit further away from the wall because they probably don't have great shoulder range of motion yet. So the motion essentially looks like this. They're going to breathe in, and as they breathe out, they slide their arms up the wall and then breathe in to bring their arms back to the starting position. So that way, they should stay open and wide, slide up, going almost like in a V position, and then coming back here with a nice open and wide shoulder position. So that really reinforces the optimal movement and stability that we want through the shoulder complex. So start facing the wall, long spine, stack the rib cage over top the pelvis, pinky side of the hand goes on the wall, they breathe in and then breathe out to slide the arms up the wall, breathing in to come back to the starting position. Breathe out, slide the arms up the wall, breathe in and then breathe out. Moving through the range of motion that they can control with no change in their head and neck and or thoracolpelvic cylinder alignment. As they gain more range of motion control, they actually step closer to the wall. So they step in, align that head and neck over top the thoracolpelvic cylinder, hands go against the wall again, breathing in and breathing out to slide up the wall. There should be no change in the head and neck and or thoracolpelvic cylinder alignment. Breathe in to come back to the starting position and breathe out to slide back up the wall. Breathing in and breathing out. And the reason we breathe out as the arms slide up is because that will keep the ribs down. As you breathe out, the ribs should move down, and that way you can get the arms overhead without the rib cage coming with the arm that happens so often when we don't have the ability to dissociate or move the shoulder and arm independent of the trunk and spine. So this is Dr. Evan Osar sharing with you some of the strategies that we use with our older clients, giving them those things that they need so that they can do the things ultimately that they need to, want to, and or love to do. If you enjoyed these videos, sign up for our newsletter, Integrative Movement Insider, and consider joining us for one of our certification programs. The Integrative Corrective Exercise Instructor Program was created specifically for those individuals like yourself that work with older clients like we do in our own clinic here in Chicago, Illinois. So check out Integrative Corrective Exercise Instructor and join us for our one-day intensive where we cover the core, the trunk, spine, low back, and how to work with clients that have chronic low back discomfort, tightness, and or conditions like osteoarthritis and or spinal stenosis. Or the 3-day program where we cover the trunk, spine, and pelvis, as well as the shoulder and hip complexes, giving you the assessments, the corrective exercise strategies we use with our own general population clients, our older clientele, and then how do we progress them. Take this corrective exercise strategy, use the fundamental ABCs, alignment, breathing, and control, and integrate them into the fundamental movement patterns that your clients need to do in order to accomplish their health and fitness goals. This is Dr. Evan Osar with Integrative Movement Insider. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Take care.